What's going on, people, and welcome back again on another episode. How are you guys doing? And thank you so much for joining if you are tuning in for the very first time. I don't know if you guys have read the headline of the NFL telling their players to take a knee to show respect before the start of every single game, and this has sparked some conversation because there was a time when Colin Kaepernick did the same thing where he took a knee to raise awareness about the police brutality, especially to the black people, and he was immediately backballed out of the league and they ruined his career. And now these people are encouraging their players to take a knee to show respect to an oppressive state before the start of every single game. This sparked a conversation and a lot of people are reacting to it. Now they are doing it to show respect, but when Colin Kaepernick did it, they tagged it as him protesting. People are reacting to it, it has sparked a conversation, and I would like you guys to hear what the people are saying about the NFL encouraging their players to take a knee for Israel.
So the NFL is acknowledging a moment of silence for Israel and allowing players to take a knee for Israel. Allowing players to take a knee for Israel. Allowing players to take a knee. To take a knee. To take a knee. Kaepernick?
NFL has decided to allow players to take a knee for Israel. Yep. We're all familiar with Colin Kaepernick doing this during the George Floyd protests. He was swiftly blackballed from the league. The first time I heard the term take a knee was when I played college rugby. We would take a knee when someone was injured on the field, and it was a way of showing reverence and respect to them, so they could either get up and play again or had to be removed from the field. We would stay in that position until one of those two things occurred. When I saw him doing this during the national anthem, I thought this is kind of a show of respect to a country that's down bad right now. And the media decided, of course, to vilify him and make it this form of protest, which I don't think that it really was at the time. Of course, it became a form of protest. Allowing adult men to do things is strange, especially something as small as that. Now allowing people in your mostly black league to take a knee for another nation, but not allow them to do it for themselves. Also changing what that term taking a knee even means, no? Because when we do it as black people for causes that are our own, we're protesting. When we do it for Israel, it's an act of respect for them. Yeah, that's also not how things work. You can just change the meaning of them whenever you feel like it. It's an immediate boycott on the play for me. I was already boycotting the NFL, so it's no skin off my back. I don't want to watch people concuss themselves so they can go home and abuse their wives and families. The NFL allowing them to still play after they've done so. There's a handful of drunk drivers that are still playing on the field every week. I'm sure there are many other crimes. I was never paying attention to the NFL. They absolutely need to be boycotted now because this is an absolutely disgusting move. We will tell you how to use your protest powers. We will tell you who to lift your voice for. We will decide for you. Black men, who we make millions of dollars off every year. I'm going to be interested to see who actually does this and who doesn't, because now it's a financial thing, right? Are you going to lose your endorsements if you don't? You're going to lose your endorsements if you do, that's for sure. You're going to lose public support if you do, that's for sure. Also, black man, if you take the knee now, I'm sorry, you're in a bad enough position. Well, no, you're not. You work with the NFL, so that's your decision too. To be honest, I already don't respect you. I'm sure you don't care. Again, for a body of white men who take advantage of black and brown bodies on a daily basis for their own financial gain, suddenly decide to allow them to protest something or support something, you still don't know which one it is. It meant something different before than it does now, I guess. It's like anti-Semitism meant something else to the United States government last week. Now it means a different thing. Yeah, fuck the NFL. Over and over again. And quite honestly, NFL is one of the biggest exhibitions of like sort of odd white supremacy, feudalism, gladiatorship combined in one place. I hope we've not been watching them anyway. Yeah, these major league sports, they can go. They can leave. I'm not interested. There's more exciting games going on in Senate and Congress. They're playing around with our lives. So yeah, just wanted you to know about that.
The NFL has now allowed players to be able to take a knee for Israel. Now, I know Colin Kaepernick is yelling to a wall right now. Just a wall. This has Jerry Jones written all over it. I can't stand that man, but that's a whole other different story. How are you going to blackball someone from the NFL 4 years? So much so that even this year, he sent a letter to the Jets to be like, I will fill in for Aaron Rodgers. I would love to even attempt to be on the practice squad, to be a quarterback on the Jets. And they said no. But that knee, though, we want it. Like, how are you going to hate Colin Kaepernick and then take the semicolon? That's when a colon takes a knee. Okay. Because taking a knee is such our thing to a point where players were getting fined, not being able to play games, told that if they were to continue doing it, they wouldn't play anymore, and Colin Kaepernick got blackballed, and yet and still, you're like, I will take it. I will take the knee now. No. No. This feels weird. I don't like it. Use a different. If you want to protest, if you want to whatever, pick a different form of protest. Easy. It would be like if male bosses hopped into the whole Me Too hashtag. It just doesn't make sense.
I am beyond confused. So, and this is a lot to unpack. So, the NFL is starting to do a take a knee for Israel, which is like, number one, Israel? Why for Israel? Why is this not for Palestine, number one? Number two, did y'all not give Colin Kaepernick like the utmost freaking hell for taking a knee for Black Americans? So why wasn't it okay to involve politics, in football back then, but now it is, and you're not even doing it for Palestine, you're doing it for Israel. This doesn't make any, is this making sense to you guys?
This rate, the whole society is just gonna have to have a whole overhaul. Like, everything needs to change. Everything. Because I just saw TikTok that was like, the NFL is allowing players to take a knee. What are you talking about? What are you saying right now? What do you mean? Didn't Kaepernick literally have like his whole career in the NFL completely tarnished because he took a knee for Black people? But we can take a knee for Israel? Okay.
NFL has decided to allow players to take a knee for Israel. Yep.
Oh my God.
Okay, but we really need to talk about the co-opting of like revolutionary symbols, songs, things. I know you know what I'm talking about, to enable this. Like, that's fucking frightening to me. It's really frightening that oppressors continue to figure out the language of the oppressed and ways that it's worked and use it to further oppress. Like, that's fucking insane to me. Jesus Christ. What do you need to take a knee for? What do you need to take a knee for?
What do you guys think about what they all said? I feel like they all kind of like say the same thing. A lot of people are shocked, especially because of the fact that they made Colin Kaepernick go through hell just because he took a knee to create awareness about the unfairness that is going on in the Black community. So now seeing them encouraging their own players to take a knee and calling that respect, but calling Colin's own a protest. Like, it's really giving double standard, and people are just shocked, even though some people are not shocked. Encouraging your players to show respect to a state that has been oppressive to another state and has bombed and killed thousands of people is wild. These people have really been oppressing the Palestine for the past 70-something years, and to think they are the one that is supposed to get the respect, they are the ones that they are taking a knee for. People are just finding it so hard to grasp because it's not making sense. Like, the double standard they are showing is insane. They keep on oppressing these people. I saw a lady talking about they're about to boycott them. Do you guys see another boycotting coming in? Because it's just so unfair. I cannot even imagine how Colin Kaepernick is feeling right now, knowing fully well that they call these people's own respect, but his own was called a protest. What do you guys think about this news? I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all so much for joining, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, and I love you guys.